How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to Superman and Lois, Season 3, Episode 10. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video.
Chemotherapy is over. Cancer affects many more people than just the ones who have it.
Yeah.
Screw cancer!
Screw cancer.
I mean, he barely agreed to let Mateo visit.
Maybe he'll change his mind if I can get a confession out of Pia.
I've hardly spent any time with the boys lately.
Yeah.
I feel like we could use a good father-son hang.
You look pretty. I like the dress better. Is the Gazette covering the visit?
Chrissy is.
That gonna be weird? The mayor's ex-husband's new girlfriend just hanging around all day?
Well, it's not like the relationship's gonna come up. It'll be fine.
George Dean Jr.
I may have some.
Oh, the ice stuff.
This is Foes. Now, all that ice that just appeared after the fire was mysteriously extinguished. Someone in Smallville has powers. I think this is what you should be writing about.
Even if this person was real, why go to all the trouble to expose them?
After everything that we've been through in Smallville, don't you think that we deserve the truth?
Yeah.
Your D's weaker than you without superpowers.
It says
There you
it
go.
on 2 fumbles.
I was thinking the three of us could hang out today, do something fun. How about this? I come up with something, and then we do that.
Sure. Okay, cool. Yo, there's a senior kegger at the old fairgrounds. We should go. Sarah's going.
Sarah texted you.
Because A, we're friends, and B, you won't stop barfing out how much you're in love with her.
Half true. I mean, we just made plans with Dad.
Yeah, so what? He cancels on us all the time for Superman stuff.
Oof.
You don't need to be nervous, son. But Dad, I don't know if I could do this. Like, your mother's dying. I know it's gonna be hard to see her like this, but she needs you. We both do.
Who wants to wrangle and tangle? Huh? Wrestle Rumble 40 in Metropolis.
Wrestle Rumble 40.
No holds barred.
Come on, we used to go all the time when we lived in Metropolis.
Good luck, John.
That sounds cool. But we kind of already have plans. Candace was gonna come down, and we were gonna hang with her and Sarah.
Okay, well, have them join.
Dad.
What? I just thought it'd be fun for us to all spend some time together.
We'll do something else more fun real soon, I promise.
More fun. Damn.
I was hoping you were Mateo.
Just me for now.
Guess cancer does make strange bedfellows. Which is why I wanted to give you the opportunity to set the record straight. Things are going to get written about you no matter what. This is your one chance to tell your side of the story. Let me tell your story, Pia. I promise I'll be fair.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, the governor's arriving any minute.
I know, but first we need to talk about Kyle. No, it's actually about
She's here.
a secret.
About the Kents.
Governor Wexler, it's an honor.
Mayor Lang, thank you so much for having me. I let some of the press know I was coming. Oh, I see you've got one of your own.
And people have tried, but you're the first person to actually rip Superman's heart out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Sarah.
He's gonna be with Dean Jr.
But it wasn't my mattress. What was it? What'd you spend it on?
Oh my goodness.
Why don't you go grab a beer while Junior finishes the story?
Finally have time to hang out with them, and they couldn't get away from me fast enough.
Teenage boys. Hanging out with boring old dad just isn't a priority.
Boss was murdered by Lex Luthor. I see. I listened to Luthor's confession again, and I don't think it was him on that tape. I think it was you. He had a motive. So did you and Bruno. The way that Moxie and his men were murdered, your powers did that. You and Bruno killed Boss Moxie, took over Hobbs Bay, and you used Luthor as your fall guy.
Yep.
I helped put a man behind bars for a crime he didn't commit. And the world is better for it.
Damn, there you go.
Setting him free would be the biggest mistake of your life. That's not a denial. We're done here.
Okay,
He
can you
is so
not do
pissed.
the whole sad boy thing right now?
Just admit it. That guy Junior's a dick.
His dad was murdered. Cut him some slack.
Dude.
So, is this what being friends with you is like? Getting pissy every time I'm talking to another guy?
It's because you looked annoyed that I came to talk to you and you were with him.
You barged into our conversation.
You shoot me away.
Get over yourself. Stop making me feel weird whenever I'm around you.
Sometimes I really wish I never fell in love with you.
Damn.
It makes 2 of us.
Oof.
Great little community you've got here. Helps when you've got good leadership, people with their eyes toward the future. You're succeeding. People are taking note. People like me. Single mom, right? Let me guess. He got bored and traded you in for some young floozy? Oh, don't be embarrassed. I've got the same story. Best thing that ever happened. I realized pretty quickly the only thing that cheating son of a bitch was doing was holding me back. Got a
Damn.
bunch of single moms in charge. We'll fix this state up pretty quick.
How's the fire station?
Oh, it's fine.
Wait, last time we talked about it, you were so excited. What happened?
Mr. Cushing just wants me to take a break for a bit.
Why would he want that?
Can we just
Yeah, tell her.
Can we not talk about it?
Sure, if that's what you really want.
Alright, Jordan, you need to find another girl.
It's
Cops.
I get caught, this will be my second underage drinking.
You're not getting caught.
You guys are drunk driving though. Oh, that's worse. Oh, way worse than I thought. All right, now they're caught. I'm driving.
Saved our lives.
I'm willing to drop fleeing the scene, but driving under the influence,
Yeah,
I'm afraid
there
the
you go.
department can't just look the other way on that. We're gonna charge her with a DUI.
Yeah, I understand.
People usually don't walk away from a wreck like this.
That's because somebody saved us.
Junior! No, not this again.
What makes you say that?
Because just as we started to crash, there was like this blur. And then suddenly we're on the side of the road. When I looked up, there was some guy standing there, but then the sheriff showed and he just vanished.
Did you see any of this, Sarah?
He's gonna deny it.
Somebody saved us and you know it.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what he's talking about.
You think you can describe this somebody for me?
Damn.
This is what happens with teenagers. They want to be with their friends more than their parents.
Yeah, but I loved hanging out with my mom when I was their age.
It's one of the many reasons I love you.
Teo Mannheim just arrived. Okay if I send him in?
Give me a few more minutes with her first.
Dad, I really screwed up. I think someone might have seen me out of Deacon's Road.
Whoa, slow down, slow down. What
I
happened?
flew in to try to save them, but I think George might have seen me after. And I had my hood and goggles on the whole time, so I don't even think he saw my face.
Okay, hey, you did the right thing. Whatever Junior thinks he saw, we can deal with later.
That's good.
Why do you smell like beer?
Hey, not good. Mayday, mayday.
Okay, was this party, and I had maybe half a beer at most.
Was this before or after you and John canceled our plans? You also lied to my face, so you could go drink at some party. I got you and John grounded.
You can't be serious right now. This isn't about me having a beer. This is because John and I didn't want to hang out with you.
Okay, Jordan, get up to your room.
I'd rather be there than watching some stupid wrestling match anyway.
Right
Damn.
I can't believe that Superman actually endorsed you.
Worlds were merging. It wasn't a normal situation.
Uh-oh.
Who is that anyway?
It's just her ex-husband.
I'm sorry to pull you away from all this.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah is okay. Nobody was hurt. She was drinking. Totaled her car.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's charging her with a DUI, but she's agreed to release her into our custody, and I thought that it'd be best if we handled this on a unified front.
Yeah, all right.
Like
Just,
the worst timing ever.
I need a moment.
Is that Mayor Lang's daughter?
I'm not really sure, is it?
Looks like you've got your hands full, Mayor Lang, so good luck.
She really is a fantastic mayor.
This is about what kind of example you're setting for Mateo. Do not use my son as leverage. You've lied to him his whole life. Is that what he's gonna remember? Or will it be all the things he's gonna read about you?
Yeah, true.
Mateo knows my heart. But you have hidden so much from him. Mateo deserves the truth, Pia. Not without seeing him. It's important. He hears it from me first.
Luckily, he's here.
Send him in. He's here. Make this right with your son.
You had alcohol in your system and you got behind the wheel. That is never okay.
I know I messed up.
The two of you should be dead, and you still haven't been straight with me about what really happened out there either.
Dad thinks that some superhero rescued us from the crash.
Who, Superman?
No, someone else.
Why would Sarah be lying?
Why would Junior?
You guys gotta tell him.
Okay, Lana, you know what? You handle this. All right, because I don't really want to be around either one of y'all right now.
Something's gonna turn right here, huh? Mateo's helping Bruno with something.
Glad you're here.
I know what he's been working on. The cure.
I love your father, but he's desperate and
Mom, it works. That's why I'm here. Dad said it wouldn't take long for it to kick in. And then after you come find this is the place where it all started.
Damn.
If you were drinking and driving, we were selling this truck.
I wasn't drinking.
But you were at a party.
Where I drink water. Look, if I was drinking, you'd be able to like super smell it or something.
Okay, well, your brother was drinking.
So do you want me to apologize for him now? After everything that happened last year, there's no way I would be drinking and driving. You don't have to worry about
Good.
that.
Okay, I believe you. But you lied to me about the party.
Sure, maybe we should have told you about that. We were just trying not to hurt your feelings.
I just think it's important we spend time together. You guys are growing up so fast.
You're the one who's always busy. We can't just sit around and wait for you to have free time.
Sure.
Especially since I haven't seen Candace in like a month. It's not how it works.
And the cure's gonna work. She better not do anything to Lois.
That was before. Before what? Before I got better.
Damn. Back up. Close it. Close it. Oh.
You've reached the voicemail of Lois Lane.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Kyle?
Damn.
Is John here? I need to talk to him. It's about Sarah.
Everything okay?
Luckily, yeah, because of him.
Cause yeah, he thinks it's Jonathan.
I'm sorry, I don't
That's the
understand.
powers. Damn. Oh, Lois got hurt. Bart's not gonna like that.
I know he's got powers.
Kyle, you're wrong.
Everything started when your family moved here, and John has been at the center of all of this.
Oh man, he's gonna have to go.
We'll talk about this later.
We can talk about this now.
Gotta reveal to him. You gotta do it.
Please tell me the truth.
It's me. I'm Superman. Go.
See,
No, it wasn't. I'll explain it all to you tomorrow.
There we go. It's Paya. She's messing with your mind.
Pia?
She's gone.
Uh-huh.
You did it.
We did it.
What a shot. A Superman right there. Alrighty. That was episode 10 of Superman and Lois. That was another good episode. At the beginning, we saw Lois finally finish chemotherapy. She got to ring the bell, thank her family. It was a really good moment. From there, we transitioned over to the whole Pia at the DOD, and now Lois wants to get the truth from her since she feels really bad in the helping of locking up Lex Luthor. With her initial talk, she got some stuff, but once it got to the actual Lex Luthor part, Pia wasn't being truthful. She first wanted to talk to her son, which she was able to. But unfortunately for Lois and the DOD, Mateo had help from Bruno, and they had a plan to help Paya break out. On Mateo's cufflink, he injected her with a cure, and unfortunately it worked. She used Lois's leverage and eventually broke out of the DOD. We then see her at the end of the episode reunite with their family, all hugging, as Bizarro Superman is laying there right in front of him. So from there, the two other storylines revolved around Lana and Clark and the kids, with a little sprinkling of Kyle in there as well. So with Lana, she has the governor coming to visit the town, especially after the battle that Superman had on Main Street. The governor wanted to meet with Lana, get to know more about her. They definitely were getting along, especially with the fact that they're both single moms. That helped both empower them. But unfortunately for Lana, at the end there, when they're at the diner, we see Kyle with the police car with Sarah inside. Kyle breaks the news and thinks they should be a united front when they talk to Sarah. So unfortunately for Lana, she had to abruptly end her session with the governor. And it was cool to see Chrissy kind of having Lana's back, saying that she's a good governor. But before we get the family meeting with Lana, Kyle, and Sarah, we'll revert back to John and Jordan at home. Clark has a clear day and wants to spend the day with his kids, but the kids had another plan in mind. Jonathan found out there's a party, so they try to let Clark down by saying they have other plans that came up and that he wants to hang out with his girlfriend, which he haven't seen in a month. So at this party, Jonathan has a good time with his girl Candace, but for Jordan, he went looking for Sarah and noticed that she was talking with Dean Jr. Jordan was definitely getting pretty jealous about their interaction, and once Sarah came over and talked with Jordan, they both had their verbal spat, saying they wish they were never together, which is pretty sad to see them say to each other. But we see the cops ambushing this party, arresting anybody they can. At the time, Sarah and Dean Jr. were happy that they were able to escape in their car, but because of some drunk driving and a deer in the middle of the road, Sarah wiped out onto the side of the road and their car started rolling, and luckily for them, Jordan was able to save them. But unfortunately for Jordan, Dean Jr. saw who had saved him as he flew away. Luckily for Sarah, the cop was trying to look out for Sarah and Kyle because of their friendship. The cop was able to remove escaping from the cops, but couldn't take out the DUI, which is definitely understandable. But we see Dean try to tell the cop that a superhero figure was what saved him, and that's when Kyle was very intrigued, especially with the stuff that he had talking to Chrissy earlier, trying to get the story out about the ice and stuff, and she kind of blew him off. But here, he got reassurance that, yeah, there's definitely a superhero out there. There was no way they could have survived that crash with the way the car looked, that they were able to get out of it without a scratch. So this is what led Kyle to go into the diner, to talk with Lana, to them finally talking at her home. And Kyle was very annoyed and just walked out after both of them were playing coy about a superhero in town. From there, Kyle drives over to the Kents because he has a suspicion that Jonathan is a superhero. But unfortunately for Clark, Kyle came over at the wrong time, especially with the stuff that's happening at the DOD. And he knows that his wife is there, so he wants to dash off, but Kyle's here and he doesn't want to reveal his identity. But Clark had no choice and dashed off, revealing that he is a superhero and that he was the one that saved Sarah in order to get Jonathan and Jordan out of being targeted again. Overall, I can't believe there's only like 3 more episodes left. I'm really curious to see when we're going to get Lex Luthor And I'm wondering if Mateo is going to dive deeper into all of this nonsense and how that's going to affect Nat and John Henry. Other than that, that is all I have. If you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.